Hey friends, I have a word that I'd like to share with you. This is a word that God spoke to me this morning, and I just had to get it on video, put it on YouTube because it's so powerful. I couldn't help it. Have to do it today. This is a fresh word. God spoke this morning, and it's a word that he has been speaking to me for about 2 years now, but he's brought it back up to my attention again, and he's began to say some more things about this. And the word is about justice, and it's about a move of God's justice coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I gave this word, I put it on YouTube probably 2 years ago, and maybe also again about a year ago. But it was God speaking about a move of justice for America that will come out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I believe that this is going to take place here in the next few months. So I want to read you this word. I was weeping this morning as I read this, as I was writing this word. I was weeping and just thanking God for all of his goodness and all of his wonderful blessings. And I want to read you with this word here. Here goes, okay? And yeah. He began to speak about Atlanta, Georgia. Here it is. I will establish truth and justice in Atlanta, Georgia. The enemy has been working there for a long time on their plans to destroy America. They have hidden things there in Atlanta they thought could never be seen. They thought they were so clever hiding these things deep underground. They said, I heard this, no one will see what we have done. They will never find out what we stole. We stole their inheritance. We stole their birthright. We stole their identity, and we stole their children. Now we will separate and divide them, and collapse their nation, and kill their children, and make them our slaves. Who can stop us? That's what the enemy has said. But the Father says this. He spoke this to me this morning. Who are these who would come against my children, against my own family, my own precious sons and daughters? Who would dare lay a hand on my precious children? I will come to Atlanta and deal with these rats. This is the Father. He's saying this. He is going to come to Atlanta himself. I will flush them out, expose their nests, and make them eat their own poison. I will bring justice to America through Atlanta, Georgia, and I will bring justice to the world through Atlanta, Georgia, and all the people on the earth will celebrate because of what I have done for my children. This is my plan. I am God. Is there anyone who can stop me? No, Lord. No one can stop you. I will bring this to pass in just a short time, and you will see it and remember it was your Papa in heaven who promised you this thing. Justice will come out of Atlanta, Georgia. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? And then God spoke to me. I believe he gave me a timeline. Proverbs 22 through 23. 22 to 23. It says this. This is the Passion Translations. translation. Never oppress the poor or pass laws with the motive of crushing the weak. For the Lord will rise to plead their case and humiliate the one who humiliates the poor. Proverbs 22:22-23. And God spoke to me in another, in Psalm 64. Let me turn there real quick. I want to read you that. I want to read you the whole psalm because this psalm is about this word that God just gave me. Psalm 64. It's a psalm of David. Here goes. I'm going to try to read it. It's not very long. Hear me, O God, as I voice my complaint. Protect my life from the threat of the enemy. Hide me from the conspiracy of the wicked, from that noisy crowd of evildoers. They sharpen their tongues like swords and aim their words like deadly arrows. They shoot from ambush at the innocent man. They shoot at him suddenly without fear. They encourage each other in evil plans. They talk about hiding their snares. They say, "Who will see them?" They plot injustice and say, "We have devised a perfect plan. Surely the mind and heart of men are cunning." But God will shoot them with arrows. Suddenly they will be struck down. He will turn their own tongues against them, and bring them to ruin. All who see them will shake their heads in scorn. All mankind will fear. They will proclaim the works of God and ponder what he has done. Let the righteous rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in him. Let all the upright in heart praise him. Psalm 64. And I'll tell you what. Psalm 64. Here's the Passion translation of Psalm 64. I forget which verse, but I wrote it down. It says, "They persist with their evil plans and plot together to hide their traps. They boast, 'No one can see us or stop us.' They search out opportunities to pervert justice as they plan the perfect crime." Isn't that what they have done? These Luciferians, these New World Order people, the globalists, whatever you want to call them, they have said this. They have said, "Who will see us? No one can stop us." And they planned the perfect crime to steal our nation, to turn us against one another. But God is putting a stop to all this. Justice will now come out of Atlanta, Georgia, and all will see it. All the world will see it and celebrate together. So I just want to encourage you in that. Watch for justice. Watch for God's justice coming in America, but especially Atlanta, Georgia. All right, that's all I got. I love you guys.